This time on Woody's Garage. Wow, that looks like Grandma's meat grinder.
Well, today we have a Tecumseh HS50. I picked this up on Craigslist for 20 bucks. I'm thinking it's a good candidate for the mini bike to go from a 3 horsepower to a 5 horsepower to make a big difference. Went over. The kid said he had it sputtering. He put a new carburetor on it, a new muffler, but of course when I got there it had no spark. But we can relieve that problem, I think. It came like you're looking at it, but also came with a bunch of parts. The pull start, housing, pulley, old carburetor, etc. One of the problems with the pull start is I guess these two broke off. I was able to catch that one with a nut, but there's hardly anything there. And we have no spark. So that's the main thing. I think we're going to see if we can loosen these up. I'd like to take the gas tank off if I could. Those ones. This one's kind of tough. So I want to take the tank off too. So this was a Craftsman engine, has a Craftsman number, which I looked up, I cross-referenced to find out that it was an HS50. But there's no way of knowing the date on it, so I don't know if it's points. It's got a wire coming off down here, which I would believe would mean it would have points. But I guess we'll find out. It's time for its gender reveal. Is it points or is it electronic? Oh, still got another shroud screw up here. I gotta get. This is a non-electric start. There's something right up in here I gotta get off. So it does have the flywheel for an electric start. And it is points. Because it's going down inside the flywheel instead of sitting right up here. So I'll have to get this off. That means pounding, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to wake neighbors up. That's his idea of a hose clamp. The shroud you can kind of see that these are pressed in the back, so I'm not quite sure what I can do about that. We got the pull start on. That one's going to hold. That one's going to hold. That one looks like it will hold. That one's sketchy. I mean, there was just a little bit sticking out. If I took the welder and just popped it in there, you know, because yeah, I mean, you used to have the shield, this shield right here to block the snow and stuff, and that set it up that much higher. So we don't have that now, so we're a little bit lower. Try to clean this up a little bit and get off that sticker too. Well, here's a problem. I got a sheared key. You can see remnants of the key in the flywheel too. Magnets are stuck okay. And we'll just kill this wire. It's kind of in the way. I'm going to pop this cover and before I try to get this key out. Yeah, I think there may be some damage there, but looks okay. I think he improvised. It looks like 2 pieces of something because he didn't have a key. Come on. Out. Yeah, I just can't get underneath it. Ooh, there it goes. It's gone forever. Ooh, the other one, gone forever. So here are our points. They don't look too bad. I'm going to pull them out of there anyway, so we can see what's going on with this cam. I think it's in the right place. Okay, the points are out. Can you see that? Sorry, it's really bright. I can't see my screen. They look a little burnt. More important than that is this cam. That looks okay. So that's a key. I thought maybe that had gotten sheared. Yeah, that's part of it. Couldn't remember. Almost out of this. And what I want to do, I might have new points in Condenser for it, but I just want to see if just putting in a key changes the situation. Clean up those points and reassemble. I think I got a key for it. The points cam is pretty cool. It says Tecumseh on one side, but on the other side it has a mark, which is, I guess, the high point. Can you see this? I can't even tell where I am. Top. Okay, so the points, they got a little post back here. Clean that up the best we can. Sticks right in there so that the screw can go in the lower hole down there. With that going in there, it's going like right there. There we are. Let's put our wires back on. Points cover has the point setting right there. Okay, we got that just about snug. We can open it by, hang on, how do you do this? Oh yeah, okay, that one down a little bit. Can you see that? A little tight. Looks a little big, but still a little tight. That feels good. Tighten this down. Let's see if it's still good. Ah, beautiful. Okay, to set the timing on these things, you gotta loosen these two and get a team of guys with lab coats on to do the timing for you, because it is crazy. So, like, if you ever have one of these things off, I usually just try to set them in the middle of this elongated hole here. They each got one. So let's put the flywheel back on, see if that key fits, and see if we have spark now. Yeah, the key goes right on. Let's I guess there's no alignment on this. Just goes in there. I don't think that washer is concave either. Maybe it used to be. Yeah, it is a little bit. We'll put the inside sticking up. I still don't see why a broken key would cause it not to spark. It still sparked, but at the wrong time. Okay, it's really sunny, but let's see if we got spark. I don't see anything. Nope. Looks like my lucky day. Found a new set of points and a new condenser. At least I think it's a new condenser. I also wanted to add that I'm going to put a little dab of gear oil on this. Not much, just enough to get a little saturated so I can ride in that cam. I'm going to pull out this gas hose too, because I'm not going to use that setup anymore. Yeah, the condenser is always a little tricky. These two wires go underneath it as it clamps them down like that. That's what this little wing's for. Pull out this screw. Then you got the condenser like on its own. One of the wires from the connection to the points goes back into the coil. Or maybe two does. I'm not sure where that one goes. Got some junk in here I want to clean out. My biggest fear on this thing is that this coil is going to be bad. Got this screw holding down this wire. Then these guys come under this and connect under this clip, and then connect to this post. Now this one, I had to cut the old connection away from here because the new one has a eyelet of its own. Well, bad news here, still no spark. Damn. That's probably that coil. Ugh. I don't think I have a good one. Well, I do have another one, but my guess is, and I'm thinking that I took this off because it was bad. But I might see why it's bad. That wire is bare, although it might be a ground, I don't really know. But these things will slide off of this post. They're only held on by that clip right there, and then you don't have to change the timing. But I'm going to see if I can test this coil first and also see what's available online. No! Yeah, they're expensive. Yes! That's all we could handle. So I want to check the air gap to the Magneto. I didn't think you could do it on these engines, but it looks like there's access. There's the magnet. There's the coil. I think that's about right. 0.012. Well, I don't know what to say, but I have spark now. I put the old points back in, just set everything up the way it was. Cleaned the contacts a little more with some sandpaper and stuff, and I got spark. Want to see? Don't believe me? Oh yeah. Take a wire brush, I think, to those, the brush wheel, to those bolts. Those are pretty crusty. Well, it's buttoned up. And this is an aftermarket carb the kid put on. No adjustments on it whatsoever. But do the usual, put a little gas in it. It's like almost wide open. He's got a nice coat hanger on here. And we'll see if it pops at least. I have to stand on a stool here because the handle points straight up. Choke is on. It's a bear to pull. If it has a compression release, it's bad. Shit. Hope not. It's really hard to pull on a wimp on the other. Hooray. I gotta see if I can turn this straight up. I'm gonna take the choke assembly off. Okay, I got it set at a fast idle. I got the IV hitched up. These tools are probably gonna go flying. Move them. Get this kill wire out of the way. That's a good running engine. Gotta get the old oil out of it. We'll let it warm up a bit. Try to get it to idle as low as it could go. Too low. A little milky looking. A little metallic looking. Uh-oh, it is metallic looking. That's not good. Now the question is, do these have a compression release built into the cam? Or am I just a wimp and I'm not pulling on it hard enough? I get all that mucky muck shit off there too. Alright, we got new oil in it. It's like the line, not the carb. There was metallic stuff in the oil, so let's start it up and see if it dies or something. Let's see some up. Yeah, that was nasty. That was nasty. That did not feel good. I don't know, I'm gonna let it cool down, I guess. That did not sound good. It sounded like something was binding. Okay, I just took a boat ride to get over my anxiety about this and try to think of what might be happening. And I think I should tear it down. I'm thinking maybe the governor broke apart and is bouncing around in there. I also want to see what the cam looks like because of how hard it is to pull. I just want to see what everything looks like. So I guess that'll be stage 2.